Alright then, this is what the amp would look like, the combo would look like with the amp, this bugger, in place in there. Normally it would be screwed in. There's a plate here, a block here that goes straight across that is screwed in to the cabinet. Then screws come in from the top of the cabinet. So this is the whole back. Obviously there's the speaker. This screws into the top of the plate. Then the grill would screw in here. And as you can see, dropping the grill in place, if I have this right, which I don't think I do, maybe it's this way? Yeah, this is the way it goes in. And that's the way the outside grill goes in. And again, the problem is you've got to be able to get to these screws, which is very tight over here. My solution was this guy, so you can get in there and actually operate in this little gap. Let's say that gap is barely 3 fingers wide. But when you get the grill out without removing any of the screws, what you wind up with is the tube sitting right there in the amp. Out of the amp, and you can easily change them without having to remove the entire thing. Going for here, you've got 2 screws there, 2 screws there, 4 screws around, and 2 or 3 more screws at the top end of this plate. So that's, I didn't even lost count. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think 9 screws just to get this thing out of the amp. This is only 6 screws. 7 screws to get the grill out. And once the grill is out, as you can see, you can get directly to the tubes. And it's not going to be any problem swapping those tubes out. So ideally, this is the way you want to swap your tubes out. All you're going to need to do is be very careful about getting to the side screws on this grill. And as you can see, there are 2 here on each side, and there would be 3 there on the back of this bugger. The 3 are not very difficult to get to, because if you look at this, let go, you stupid speaker magnet. Now, what the hell do they have those idiot magnets on there for? Purpose they serve other than getting away. Alright, as you can see from here, it is very easy. Here's the screw, 1 screw, 2, and 3. You can easily get to these. Even with a regular screwdriver, you can get to these. Which I just used this little guy. And you see you can easily get to, goddamn magnet, you can easily get to those. And I might even have a smaller one, I don't remember. So it's very easy if you can get those screws out. And this thing on the sides is a big problem. So my recommendation is, if you want to do this and you have to swap your tubes out, you're going to want to probably first take the entire thing out, replace the side screws on here with some bigger head. Here's this actual screw, and as you can see, if you can even see this damn thing, my camera's not focusing well, but that is a teeny tiny little head, and it is very difficult to get the bit into that thing in order to remove it, and it's easy to strip. These are pretty soft. I'm surprised. I've only taken that thing off, I think, 4 times now, and already stripped 2 of them. So they're going to have to be replaced with a better screw, or hopefully a bigger head, so it'd be easier to get the bit in there in order to remove them. And again, as you can see, get this bugger out, stay away from that huge stupid magnet on the back of the speaker, which apparently serves no purpose. You can easily change your tubes, just turning the amp over, pulling 6 screws off, and you're ready to go. And of course the back plate. So, next step is putting 5 godbillion screws into this thing to get that thing done. I'm not going to show you that because it's boring. And I'm also not even sure if I've got all the screws set out properly, so it's going to take me a while to figure out where they are. So, next step will be I'll put all the bolts in, show you what that looks like, and so I'm going to be back engineering the screw process. More to come.